Well, welcome to the finale, Destination Elk, and we just missed everybody, so we had to bring everybody back for one more episode here, and
the reveal episode.
The reveal. No, we already revealed everything. Well, other than the winners.
Yeah.
I guess we do have quite a few winners to talk about here.
Yes.
So now we just wanted to get back together, say thank you. It's been an amazing ride. Elk season was awesome. Running the Destination Elk series here on YouTube's been awesome. Start to finish, it's just awesome. So we want to say thank you. We want to kind of recap the season. We're going to reveal all of the winners of the daily giveaways, which there are a bunch. So we're excited to.
Thanks for all the comments.
Yeah, that was fun. We read through every comment, and if you came in, 2 weeks after episode 1 was published and commented, we might have missed that one, but daily we're going through and reading all the new comments, and
there's a lot of comments,
which is awesome. Thanks for taking the time to do that.
Yes.
We also have an awesome bonus hunt that we're gonna share here in this episode. We came back from all of our scheduled Destination Elk trips and got to share a day of elk hunting with my son Isaac. And
the luckiest kid around.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that when we get to setting that hunt up, but you'll enjoy that hunt. Yeah. And anyway, just wanted to recap kind of the season, some of the highlights. We started in Oregon with the Roosevelt Elk hunt, which was a first for both of us.
Yes. Just looking back on it now, that first morning walking in, and it's just a scene from a movie with the fog, and we walk 200 yards and there's an elk standing there. It's just, we are here, all the prep for the off season, coming the long drive over there, then boom, there's an elk, and we think, boy, it's going to be a great hunt.
And it was a great hunt.
It was a great hunt.
I think for me the highlight was the whole reason we went to Oregon, that I wanted to go to Oregon, was just that what I had seen in the Born and Raised videos 10 years ago, and they hunt reprod, they hunt all the different coastal habitats and terrains. But the one that always caught my eye was just when they get in that dark timber where it's just black and there's no sunlight coming through, and there's a huge canopy and those green ferns, and that fog rolls up off the coast. And so on day 5, I think it was, when I got to experience that exact situation where a white-bodied Roosevelt bull just materializes out of the fog, and I'm right there at full draw, and we don't have to talk about anything from there, but that was the dream setup for me. That made the hunt for me.
Yeah, it was. Can't wait to get back.
Yeah, we will be back. A lot of comments asking, you guys are going to hunt Roosevelts again? Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. We'll go a little later when the bugling action's a little better, but you'll see us back in Roosevelt country for sure.
Yes.
I'm not sure if Brinker will invite us back after we stuck a broadhead in his leg, but we'll see. We're not sure where it's going to be yet, but we'll be back.
Yes.
For Roosevelt Elk.
Yeah.
And speaking of Brinker,
yeah,
that episode.
Yeah, that was a good episode too.
Yeah, definitely the most watched episode so far. Probably the most educational, maybe not from an elk hunting standpoint.
Yeah, we learned a lot from that one. Yeah. Going to be some different things in our packs next year.
Yep. Yeah. And I think it was awesome to share that with others. Most of the comments were, you opened my eyes to what's in my first aid kit in my pack, and I've updated, upgraded, and more prepared now. So huge opportunity for all of us to go into next season more prepared.
Yes. Yeah. Then it was off to open skies of Wyoming.
Open skies and open shooting lanes.
Yes.
Of course, I don't know. We had a little issue with shooting lanes in Wyoming.
Yeah, we did.
Somebody hit a limb, if I remember right.
I may have may have hit a limb. Tried to forget about it.
You know, there were a couple comments just criticizing Donnie for shooting through a bunch of brush and limbs. And keep in mind when you're watching a video, if the camera is 3 or 4 feet to the right and a yard behind Donnie, and you can see Donnie out of the corner, what Donnie is seeing is completely different than what the camera is showing. So Donnie is not an unethical hunter. He takes, out of all of us, the most ethical shots and makes sure he has clear shooting lanes. So there was no obstruction. Well, there was one obstruction, obviously, but he wasn't shooting through a maze of limbs. He had a shooting lane. There was one branch sticking up off a log that got his arrow. And
as I said, my arc had a little arrow to it. It was supposed to be my arrow had a little arc to it.
yeah, but his arc caught a little bit of arrow on that.
Yeah.
Well, we had some great one-liners, especially when Dirk showed up in Wyoming.
Yeah, the entertainment level definitely improved once Dirk got there.
Yeah. The success didn't necessarily go up, but
No,
we laughed a lot.
can't wait to do it again.
You know, and Dirk came from spending a week in Colorado with the born and raised guys, and evidently there was some video where Dirk and Trent painted each other's faces. I don't know, there's hundreds of comments. There's none of those shenanigans go on in our camp.
No.
We made sure Dirk knew that when he came into our camp, he had to act a lot more civilized.
He's going to have to let me paint his face now.
It's awesome to have Dirk there. Tried so hard to convince him to shoot that little 4-point that came in the first day. We didn't capture, so we had a lapel mic on the shooter, so Dirk was mic'd up there, and you got to hear some of his commentary, but weren't able to pick up. Me and Donnie sitting right behind him whispering in his ear, "You better shoot that elk.
Shoot it, Dirk, shoot it."
We were trying really hard. Nerves of steel in that guy, though. He was able to resist the temptation.
Yes, he was.
So, you know, I think it would be I would be amiss if I didn't bring up my loss of an elk in Wyoming. That one still stings. I mean, if we're talking about highlights and memories, that's one that's stuck in my mind, and you know, it's going to push me hard through the off season to
Keep the drive going, yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
make sure I'm more prepared, and just that mental sharpness. One little lapse of you know, your mental strength and cost you. So
Yep.
that one hurt. But then the very next day,
Yeah.
Donnie lifted the spirits of our elk camp and all of America, I think,
Yeah. I would have shot it if it was a spike or a raghorn.
and reacted the same way.
I definitely.
That's what's awesome. I'll never forget Donnie's very first elk he shot after 17 years, I think, of
Yeah.
bow hunting. I was standing over his shoulder, no camera or anything. But the bull came in, it was like 18 yards. He's at full draw. He shoots. And for me, you know, 18-yard shot, it's broadside. He shoots it, he makes a good shot, it's dead elk. Well, Donnie starts doing this weird thing where he's flipping his bow and his release. Of course, he's left-handed, so he's flipping his release hand, and he's trying to yank his arm out of his bow. And I thought, he must have hit his arm with the string or something. I mean, it looked like he was getting tore up by yellow jackets. And all of a sudden he turns around and it just comes out, "Yes! Yes!" It was all that excitement, just, and it's been like that.
Just the same reaction you saw.
Yep.
I try
Which
and,
is awesome.
try and contain it, but I can't.
Which is awesome to be a part of.
Yep.
So, what else? Highlights from the trip. Wyoming, we put on miles. I think we're over 90 miles for the week there, which is the most we've done, most physical demanding hunt I think we've had in a week.
Season total, I had 232 miles. And I think Corey had over
Close to 260.
Yeah, it was definitely some miles on the boots this year.
Yeah. Yep. Which, you know, it goes back to physical conditioning and being ready for the hunt. And then we hunted with Tommy Davis, the winner of our Mountain Ops hunt. Incredible guy. We had such a good time. He was so just grateful, excited. It was just cool to be able to spend 5 days hanging out with such a cool guy.
Yeah, he's just definitely one of the guys. When he left, it was lifetime friend after that.
Yep. We got to spend time with Brian Call from Gritty Podcast and Casey Harbertson from Mountain Ops. And we've not got to hunt with them before, so it was fun. Even though it didn't turn out quite like any of us wanted, it was good to spend a few days with them.
Yeah.
And then the capstone to the 2018 elk season.
Yeah. Can't beat hunt of a lifetime. My highlight of that is just Jeff hearing his first bugle. Just he turns and looks at me, and the face that a kid makes when they hear that first bugle is just priceless.
Yeah. 17 years old, dreamed of going elk hunting. And, you know, you think of the situation that he's been in, his family's been in, and what Hunt of a Lifetime does. It's pretty awesome. His dream was to go on an elk hunt, and through Hunt of a Lifetime, they made that possible, and we were just blessed to be a small part of sharing in that. And you know, I've said before, Hunt of a Lifetime's our way of giving back, but honestly it's way more selfish than that. It's our way of taking advantage of being a part of it, because it's life changing. It really, I know that's a cliche, but it puts things in perspective, not just in elk hunting, but life in general.
Fills up our tank for the entire off season. It's just, no matter all the struggles that we've gone through during the season, we go through that hunt and we come out and it's like, this is what hunting is all about. So,
Yeah.
and even what life is all about. Just, it's way more than just going out on a hunt.
Yeah. No, and I think it's, you know, for us during season it can be tough. And knowing that we have the Hunt of a Lifetime hunt coming up at the end of the season keeps us looking forward and helps, you know, when you're there, it puts things really into perspective, but it helps keep us kind of aligned throughout the season. So incredible. We came home. My daughter is 13. She's never shot an elk, and so I spent a few days hunting with her, had some close calls.
Really close.
Yeah, called in a bull that just happened, I think, the wind switched right then. Got really close. Got out a couple times rifle hunting with her. And then there's Isaac, my son who's 15, who, I've said it several times, but he sat on a lucky horseshoe at some point in his life, and it's permanently embedded. He's hunted elk a total of, 7 or 8 days in his life, and he's killed 4 bulls.
Yeah.
And
4 nice bulls.
Nice bulls. Yeah. We're going to share that hunt with you here in just a little bit. It was just he and I out hunting, and I had the cell phone and was able to record pretty much the whole thing, including the shot. It's a rifle hunt, October 27th, but it's not a normal October 27th rifle hunt. You're going to have to watch it to see the action.
Yeah. It's a good hunt.
Yeah. So that was kind of the highlights of 2018 elk season. You know, there was so much more. Every, you know, little thing. Just watching some of the footage that didn't make it into the finals. A lot of memories, and
just being able to watch them back over and relive them with all of you guys at the same time. And oh yeah, I said this, or that happened that day. It's nice to be able to look back on them once the season's over.
Yep. So do us a favor, just leave a comment right here. Let us know your favorite part of Destination Elk. And, you know, with Elk 101, our goal has always been education. Bringing whatever knowledge or experience we might have, experiences we've had elk hunting, bringing them back and sharing them in a way that hopefully will make you a better elk hunter. And that's what Destination Elk was about, was going out, doing different things, putting ourselves in different situations, and hopefully sharing that experience with you so you can see us learn, you can see us implement what we've learned, you can share in that experience with us. And that's what Elk 101 is all about. That's why we created the University of Elk Hunting Online Course, just to share as much as we can, hoping that there's something you can pick up on to improve your elk hunting success. So definitely stay tuned. We've got a lot of cool stuff planned. We're going to up our game on YouTube and bring more educational type content, situational content to YouTube, and got some cool stuff planned for Destination Elk V2 coming in 2019.
Yes. Be sure and subscribe below, and when we have new stuff get put out, you'll get notified when the new videos are loaded up. So
Yep. Don't forget, a few more days, you still get a free shirt, Destination Elk shirt. If you subscribe to the University of Elk Hunting online course and use the code DESTINATION, it'll save you $20, and Donnie's going to send you one of these cool t-shirts. So just leave a note in the order comments when you sign up for the online course and let us know what color, gray, green, and what size you need.
Yep.
And that's through the month of November 2018. So if this is the year 2037 and you're still finding this video on YouTube and you're watching this, free t-shirt deals off.
yeah,
Destination code might still work.
possibly.
So now everybody wants to know who won all the awesome gear.
Yeah.
But before we get there, we have to say thank you to those who contributed the gear. So first off, Yeti Coolers, incredible people that absolutely love hunting and public land and are huge supporters of what we do because we love hunting and public land. And it's cool to have them on our team. They donated thousands and thousands of dollars of product for us to give away. Crispy Boots, our good friend Kendall, was anxious to be involved and actually had the idea, why don't we give away a pair of the boots that each of you wear? And so we're giving away those. We've got the calls, the call package, so got a ton of these. Rocky Mountain Hunting Calls has given us all of the Bully Bull Extreme tubes to give away, plus the new prototype diaphragms that aren't even available yet. They won't be available to purchase until January of 2019, but Rocky Mountain Hunting Call is hooking us up with those. The Sitka Subalpine Sleeve. I know everybody's asking, where can I buy that? You can't. We have just a handful of them left that we're using for promotional things like this. We are working with Sitka, hoping that we can strike a deal to be able to make them and make them available, but so far this is all we got. So
Mine is filthy.
yeah.
I need to wash it.
Yeah. And I know several people have commented, if I win the bugle tube, will you guys autograph it? We're not offering that, but if you do want it and you're a winner, let us know, and before we ship it out, we can deface it with Sharpie
Devalue
marker.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think with that, we probably need to pick some winners, huh?
Yes.
You guys ready? Okay, so what I did, I sat down on the computer, went through each day's comments. Some days I put newest comments first, some days I put top comments first, and randomly scrolled down through. And some days were random, some days there was a comment that I thought was pretty cool. So we grabbed that, and we've got a list of them. So here's what I want you to do. If you are one of the winners, we tried to capture your name and your little, what's it called? Avatar?
Comment, avatar.
Yeah. So that you know it's
Your
you.
handle.
So if there are 17 John Smiths watching this and we announce John Smith as the winner, we're going to pop up just a quick little blurb of your comment so you know it's you. Send us an email though. So email us at info@elk101.com and just let us know you were the winner. Provide us with your shipping details. Don't try to be funny if your name's not John Smith. Don't try to take John Smith's Yeti 210 cooler.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot to go through here. So without any further ado, official winners list. I'm going to hold it up here so they can see it. Oh,
Blurry.
sorry, it's blurry. Can't see it. No teaser there. All right, so day one, we gave away a Yeti mug. They're Rambler 14 ounce from Yeti, and it's got the cool Destination Elk logo on it. Gave away one of those, and we gave away a Destination Elk t-shirt to another winner. So the winner of the Yeti mug is Travis Holding. And one more disclaimer. If I read these names and I mispronounce them, I apologize ahead of time. Some of them are pretty straightforward, but like Dirk said when we were in Wyoming, my speech lessons aren't up to speed yet.
Exactly.
So what I call it, the Barora Auroralis.
Yeah.
And I was just excited because we heard an elk bugle. So
Yeah.
okay, Travis Holding, winner of the Yeti mug. Luke Mitchell, winner of the Destination Elk shirt. So guys, send us an email, info@elk101.com. If you win a shirt or something where we need to know the size, let us know that. Let us know your shipping info. We'll get all this stuff together and shipped out to you ASAP. Day 2, we gave away the elk call package, the Rocky Mountain Hunting Call Bully Bull Extreme with the Sitka cover and the new Elk 101 Signature Series diaphragm, the Champ. The winner of that is Brian Digby. Day 3, another elk calling package. The winner is Tyler Jackson. So far, these names haven't been too bad to pronounce, so thank you. Day 4, we gave away Donnie's boots.
Yes.
So if you want Donnie's boots, you can have them, and Donnie will take the new pair.
I could use a new pair.
Or if you want the new pair, we're committed to send those to you as well. So winner of Day 4, Crispy Nevada GTX boots. Yeah, it's the
Red Rider J8.
Yeah, it's probably not his name. It's probably more like a nickname.
Yeah, Red Rider J8.
And Day 4, if you remember, was also the day that Brinker stuck a broadhead in his leg. So we decided to give away a bag of Ova Sac game bags just because that's what we used to dress up his leg. So the winner of the game bags is Dave Morris. All right, Day 5 and Day 6, we gave away elk call packages. So you get a bugle tube and a new diaphragm. Winner of Day 5, Jason Olson, Olson. And the winner of Day 6,
Levi Rutherford.
I might have messed that one up. That's why I had Donnie read it. Levi Rutherford, Day 6, winner of the elk call package. Day 7, you'll remember, was the last day of Oregon. And on the last day of each series, we give away something big from Yeti. So Day 7 in Oregon, we gave away the Yeti Panga 100. I should have brought my Panga in here.
I know, I was wondering if we had one in here.
Yeah, I don't have one here.
We don't.
Yeah, so look it up, Yeti Panga 100, pretty awesome duffel bag. I think they're like, what, $400?
Yeah.
Bomb-proof, waterproof. You're going to love it. Should we tell them who won?
I think so.
Okay.
Jesse Wade.
Jesse Wade, winner of the Yeti Panga 100 duffel bag.
Yep.
So, all right, moving on to Wyoming. First day in Wyoming, which was Day 8, we gave away the Yeti mug again, the custom one with the Destination Elk logo. Also gave away an elk call package. So the winner of the elk call package is Gabriel Hine, H-E-I-N, Gabriel Hine. And the winner of the Yeti mug?
Austin.
No, that's the wrong line.
Nope. Oh, over to the other side. Adam Carter.
Adam Carter wins the Yeti mug. Day 9, now we can go to Austin. So all the Austins who are watching, you're really excited right now because Donnie kind of gave a little bit of a spoiler there. So Austin, congrats. You're the winner of Day 9 and the elk call package.
Which Austin, though?
Oh, should we tell him?
Okay. Austin, it was you.
Go ahead.
Now I lost it. Austin Songer.
S-O-N-G-E-R, Austin Songer.
Congrats, Austin.
Yep, elk call package Day 9. Day 10 was a cool day. I gave away my boots, the Crispy Crossovers, which are the lightweight ones. Everybody's asking, what are the boots you're wearing that have the orange bottoms?
Yeah.
It's Crispy Crossover. So if you want a pair of orange bottomed boots, head over to Crispy, and they're awesome run and gun boots. But we're giving away a pair, and the winner of that today, Day 10, is John Dickinson. So John, congrats. And we're also giving away an elk call package today. Day 10's winner is, I'll let you pronounce that one.
Yeah, gall. Tim Bunao?
Bunwall?
Tim B-U-N-A-O.
Yep.
I'm sure, Tim, you know who you are.
Bunao. Bunno. Bunny.
Tim B.
Tim B. Not every Tim B. Just Tim B, whose last name we butchered. Sorry.
Sorry, Tim.
Tim wins the elk call package. Day 11, we have another elk call package. The combination of the Bully Bull Extreme Bugle Tube and the new Champ diaphragm goes to Sean Macbeth. Sean Macbeth. Day 12, why did we give away 2 Bugle Tube packages on Day 12?
Probably because you're so generous.
I like that. We'll go with that one. 2 winners on Day 12. They are
Ken Gilmore and Mike Stanton.
all right, guys. And then day 13, last day of Wyoming, so you know something big's coming. Thanks to Donnie.
Yeti 210.
Yeah, Donnie killed something. That means we get to give away a Yeti 210 cooler. Again, monster cooler. This is something that you're going to put a whole elk in. So you take it to another state, you have it there, you put an elk in it, you go get some dry ice, you transport it back across the country, and it stays cold. So let's wait on that one.
Yeah.
We're going to give away a bugle tube package also.
There you go.
And we're going to give away Dirk's crispy Dakota boots. You don't want his real boots. We're sending you the new ones. You don't even get a choice because those were nasty.
Yes.
His feet. Guy's toes were. No, we won't talk about it. There was another comment in another video we did about Dirk being able to climb trees with his feet.
He has
because
monkey
his
toes.
toes are so long. But we won't bring that up here. So the winner of the elk call package is Elijah Olson. The winner of Dirk's Crispy Dakota Boots is Dave Pekala? Pekala? Dave won the boots. And now the Yeti 210 cooler, day 13, goes to
Michael Ramage.
Congrats, Michael. You're going to love it.
FedEx guy's not going to like you making that delivery.
Yeah, it's usually one that takes 2 people to carry.
These are big.
All right, on to day 14, which was our first day hunting in Idaho with Tommy Davis. We gave away a bugle tube package.
Greg Kaufman.
Day 15, which was the day we hunted with Brian and Casey, I believe, on the Idaho Mountain Ops Elk 101 giveaway. We have 2 giveaways today. One is the bugle tube package. The other is the custom Yeti mug. So the bugle tube package goes to Waylon Villines, Villines, and the Yeti mug goes to Tiff Howe, Tiff Howe. All right, day 16 was a combination of 2 days in Idaho. The last 2 days with Tommy, which were a little slower, not as much action, but we gave away, again, the last day of the hunt, a Yeti Panga. The Yeti Panga 100, and we also gave away a bugle tube package. So the bugle tube package goes to Nathan Goodworth, and the Yeti Panga 100 goes to
Mountain Made Man.
probably not his real name either.
No.
It'd be cool if it was though.
Mr. Man.
Mr. Mountain Man. Mountain Made Man, Yeti Panga 100. And we are down to the last 2 days. So we've got day 1 of the Hunt of a Lifetime hunts. We're giving away another custom Yeti mug with Destination Elk logo. We should have counted to make sure we had enough bugle tubes and mugs to give away.
Yeah. Hopefully there's a mug left over that I can put some coffee in.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
I was going to say, hopefully we have enough to send to our
I left
winner
comments.
of this one. Winner of this one, Lane M. Smith, wins the mug. We'll make sure we have one for you, Lane. And the Sitka Bugle Tube package.
Where did you go to?
Yeah. Yep, Daniel.
Daniel Thompson.
Daniel Thompson. And that brings us to day 18. The last day of Destination Elk. And since we were successful,
Yes, another
Yeti 210 cooler.
Yeti 210.
And an elk call package.
Thank you, Jeff. Somebody is going to get a Yeti 210
Yeah.
for shooting your bull.
For Jeff shooting his bull.
For Jeff
They don't get to
shooting
shoot
his
Jeff's
bull.
bull.
They need to thank Jeff.
That's right. Thank
Yes.
Jeff. Because you're going to win a Yeti 210 if your name is coming up in just a second. First, we're going to do the Bugle Tube package. So the winner of the Bugle Tube package is Tim Berg, B-E-R-G.
I've seen Tim Berg's name on there a lot. Yes.
Awesome.
Thanks for
for
watching,
commenting.
Tim.
Yeah. And then Yeti 210 cooler, final cooler of Destination Elk giveaway is
Troubleshooter.
Is that his real name?
Mr. Shooter.
Troubleshooter.
Yes.
Okay, Troubleshooter. You've won the Yeti 210.
Thanks
So-
for all the comments.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands of comments.
Yeah, I think we're averaging 1,800 or 2,000 comments per episode. Greatly appreciate that interaction. That helps us on YouTube. Share the videos with your friends. Watch them over the off season. And we're coming back to you next year with even more. Destination Elk.
Yes. We'll
So.
keep it elk themed for sure. No deer.
No inferior animals,
No.
just superior animals like elk. I didn't mean to offend all the mule deer hunters. I know we made the comment about when that mule deer was in the middle of the road in Wyoming with Dirk, and that elk were the superior animals and mule deer don't bugle. And mule deer are awesome too, just not as awesome. No.
Yeah.
Guys, seriously and sincerely,
Yeah.
thank you. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for following along. Thanks for boosting us up on the days that we had a tough time. Thanks for keeping everything positive. As we read through these 30,000 or 40,000 comments, there were maybe 2 negative comments, and we quickly deleted those. But seriously, that much positivity builds us up and energizes us, and we just appreciate you guys being a part of this journey with us. And Destination Elk is it's what we do. I mean, we go out, we try to find elk, we look at new areas, we scout new areas, we love that adventure. And for us to be able to go and do what we love and have you tag along, although it's just through a YouTube video, but to be there with us is awesome. So keep the comments coming. Follow us on Instagram, Elk101 at Instagram. Donnie, Dirk, and I all have Instagram accounts. We'd love to have you join us there as we share some of the smaller projects that don't necessarily make it to YouTube. But one of those that we shared was Isaac's hunt.
Yes. Also,
before we get there,
during this off season, we're going to be going to some shows. If you're at these shows, definitely stop us. Love talking to all of you.
Yeah.
It's just building up to next year's season. We get to talk to everybody, and really enjoy talking to you guys during the off season.
Especially hearing your success. Don't hesitate to stop us and tell us the story of your elk hunt. We've told you ours. We certainly are excited to hear yours. So, yeah. With that, should we give a little lead up into Isaac's hunt? So if you haven't, on the Elk 101 YouTube channel, there is a hunt. I think it's called Watch This 11-Year-Old's Reaction or something. Isaac had 2 days, I think, to hunt that year.
Yep.
And he was 11. Idaho changed the laws about how old you had to be to hunt big game the year that Isaac was 11. So it used to be you had to be 12. They changed it so you could hunt big game at age 10. So it kind of caught me off guard. Now he's 11. I wasn't prepared necessarily to take him hunting that year, but with the change I wasn't going to miss out on it. He wasn't big enough to pull a bow back, so we opted for the rifle hunt, and I told him, buddy, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to rifle hunting. If they're bugling, yeah, I've got a chance, but rifle hunting just seems like you go out and wander around till you see something and then shoot it. And so that's what we did. And with that little bugger's luck, morning of day 2, he spots an elk across there. He's shooting my 300 Winchester short mag and dumps this bull.
Yeah.
And before the elk's even done sliding down the hill, he looks at me and says, Dad, that was really fun, but next year I want to shoot him with a bow.
Yeah.
11 years old. So next year I took him out bow hunting. We had 24 hours. He was at full draw 6 times on 4 different 6-point bulls. Didn't get it done, so we did a backcountry rifle hunt, and he shot a awesome 6-point bull, 12 years old, and we worked for the next day and a half to pack it out.
1 day of hunting. So he's up to 3 days of hunting.
He's at 3 days now.
2 bulls.
2 bulls.
2 6-point bulls.
So then we have the opportunity to be involved with the Linguist film that Sitka put out, and they wanted to capture some of the tradition of passing hunting knowledge, experiences down to the next generation. So all they want to do is capture Isaac and I in the field hunting together. And I told him that we're just going out to get some, we're definitely going to hunt, but the purpose is to capture some footage to show me teaching you how to hunt, me teaching you how to bugle, which at this point he's 13 years old, so he knows as much as I know. And has killed as many elk as I killed by the time I was 25.
He thinks he knows more than you, though.
Well, his track record shows he probably does. So we're out with, a $80,000 camera over his shoulder, filming everything with a red, and, camera guys, everything. Cool as a cucumber. He comes to full draw on this awesome 6x freak bull. makes a perfect shot. It runs off and dies, and Isaac is now a successful archery hunter. So don't send him hate messages on Instagram. Believe me, I've tried to explain to him. It took me 9 years to kill my first elk. It took Donnie a long time.
Years.
The odds are 1 elk every 10 years, or 10 years of hunting to kill your first elk. And now he's sitting here, 3 years of hunting, a total of 5 days, and he's killed 3 elk, including one with a bow on film. Yeah. So if you haven't watched the Linguist film, check that out. Yeah. Which leads us to right now. Isaac had only a couple days to hunt. He played football. The football team went to state. So Saturdays were shot, Fridays were shot. He couldn't skip school because he had to be at practice for football. So we had one Saturday after a Friday football game to go out. It's October 27th. It's raining. I told him we're just going to go out and look for tracks and see if we can find some fresh tracks, and then maybe follow him into a clear cut and hope to catch him on the edge of the clear cut.
Bulls won't be bugling.
October 27th?
If
no
there's
way.
any bulls around.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can guess how this one went.
Yeah.
No. We did hike in 3.5 miles, 4 miles, and made him work for it in that regard. But anyway, watch the video.
Just had a bull bugle up over the ridge. It's about 300, 400 yards away. October 27th. Let's go get him. Up on that open hillside, get on that stump. Just hold dead on. Right there in front of us, 60 yards He's going down right there. He's good. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Somebody has a lucky horseshoe that they sat on at some point in their life. October 27th. I haven't heard an elk bugle for at least 2 weeks. This bull not only bugled, he came running in. You could have shot him with a bow. What do you think?
Oh my gosh.
Worth getting up early and going for a long hike? We are about 4 miles back in. We may see if we can get the mountain bikes and the trailer back here.
That was ridiculous.
And you were going to shoot a spike.
Yeah.
I think he's a little bigger than a spike.
Which one did I hit him on?
I think you got him first shot.
Actually, I thought I missed him. Where are my other bullets?
On the stump. I thought for sure he was up on that open hillside still, so I'm looking up there waiting.
Yeah.
He must have been down in that draw and just sounded like he was back on the backside because he was there in 10 seconds. Did you see him when I first said he's right there at 60 yards in front of us?
No, I was like, where's he at? And I was looking all over up there. And then I just looked down.
Yeah, it's like he's looking at us at 60 yards.
I almost shot him when he was quartering to us like this. But then he stepped right in front of this sapling.
Yeah, I knew when he went to leave, he was going to do that slow turn and then probably bolt. He could smell us. But you waited just perfect till he turned sideways. And I was like, shoot him now. Shoot him now. You ready to look at him?
Yeah.
Huh? We're good. Dude, that's a massive bull.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, he's got a 7 on that other side. That is a giant. That'll work for your 2 days of hunting again this year, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now what do we got to do? Well, we got everything taken care of. Finally, took a bit. It was kind of in a little bit of a hole there, and rolling it over took a bit of work and working it up. But we got it. Got everything packed up here into the shade. We got boned out the hind quarters, left the front shoulders with the bone in, and got the antlers. Got Isaac.
Yep.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
We're gonna load up, head out of here, first trip, and end up having to make 2 trips here, but pretty awesome day in the elk woods, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yep. Like I said, he was
Luckiest hunter ever.
it's awesome though. Isaac loves hunting, and he, some people I think are just born with that gift, and you can tell the way he works the action. He hit the elk all 3 shots, and that action was just going. So
He's, ever since he was little, when I've been hanging out with him, and it's always something about hunting, trapping, getting anywhere.
yep.
He wants to go hunting.
So we gave his little sister and little brother first dibs on the hunt, and they decided to sleep in, and I think he made a comment, something about you can't shoot elk from bed or something, which, hey, he's 15, he doesn't get out of bed all that early all the time, but
For hunting, he will.
yeah, awesome hunt. And October 27th, we usually don't hear elk bugle, and if we do, they aren't hot like that bull. That bull came at a run. He actually went past us because our first bugle was up on the ridge. We had to call him back down because we had moved in on him thinking there's no way he's coming in, and came into 50 yards. Isaac shot him with the 300 Winchester short mag. And for anybody who's watching and saying, oh, shot him in the road and he fell in the middle of the road, I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, hasn't been any tire tracks on that road for quite a few years.
We're back in an old logging area, closed, gated road, and we weren't quite as lucky as the video made it look. But it ended well. Isaac was successful, and love his reaction. He just gets excited, and he's grateful. He still doesn't know how hard elk hunting is.
No.
But
He filled the Jacobson freezer with meat.
I'd rub that in, didn't
Ding!
you? I don't need any laughing from the camera guy.
Yeah.
Man,
No.
tough crowd. Yeah. Great season. Again, truly thank you. Thanks for sharing this season with us. It's humbling. We know we're blessed. We try to keep that in perspective. But thank you for being along with us and helping us keep that perspective aligned.
It's been a good road.
Yep.
Getting a little more comfortable with the camera, but still not very comfortable.
A lot of people have commented that it's good to see Donnie. Donnie used to be scared of the camera and hide behind it. Now
It's
he's
a lot easier behind the camera, right, John?
or it's a lot easier if you have a can of Cheese Whiz and tomato juice.
Yeah.
Still upsets my stomach.
Not mine.
Awesome. Destination Elk 2018 version 1 is a wrap. Thanks so much for joining us. Stick around, stay tuned, more cool stuff coming, and
Thanks for watching.
yeah, maybe we'll share some little teasers for what we're going to be doing for version 2 in the future. Not today.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you,
See you
guys.
next time.